am Bea Ayer, and I'm the Director of Programs at Growing Hope. And today I'm going to give you guys a tour of our urban farm. So this is Growing Hope's 17th year in operation. We started off as a much smaller organization, and we started off by doing school gardening work. So the first project Growing Hope did was working with Perry Elementary School to rebuild their school garden. We ran after school programs there, culinary programs during the day with the kids. And from there, really Growing Hope has just really grown based on community desire and need. So we run the 2 farmers markets in Ypsilanti. There's a Saturday market in Depot Town and a Tuesday market downtown. And we also have moved our Tuesday market actually online right now. So you can order from our website directly, and you can order from a bunch of different farmers and choose what you want, the same way that you would do when actually going to the farmers market, picking out from the different vendors. And then the farmers drop it off and we pack it all up to you, and you come and pick it up. It's a contactless pickup. So we're still operating the Tuesday market and the Saturday market. At our urban farm, we do a lot of education around growing and larger food system work. We really see growing as a tool to talk about some of the larger issues in our society around the food system, and also as a way to bring ourselves together around something positive, build relationships, and really push forward to create a more just food system. So here we have a teen program. We have 12 teens who work with us over the summer. It's a leadership training program, and it is a paid experience. So the teens are with us 20 hours a week, and they do everything from self-esteem building, public speaking. They learn about cooking and nutrition. They learn about gardening, the technical side of gardening, as well as the art of gardening. They're learning about the food system and food system policies and how our system was created in the early years of the US. And then in the school year, we continue on with the after-school program for our teens. We always usually do other after-school programs with the middle school students. And then, of course, we also work with the Farm to School Committee of Ypsilanti. So we're part of the Wellness Committee for the Ypsilanti Public Schools, and we run the Farm to School Committee. So we're working on procurement, so supporting local farmers through procurement in the schools, providing educational resources for the students and teachers. We do things like sampling in the schools, working with them to build out the school gardens all around Ypsilanti. And then, of course, talking about other things that we can do to make our schools a better learning environment for the youth. So welcome to our brand new U-Pick garden. We built out this garden last year, and all of the beds are designed to be wheelchair or walker accessible. This area of our property, we want to welcome everyone from the neighborhood, everyone in Ypsilanti to be here, to come, enjoy the beautiful space, enjoy some of the delicious vegetables and herbs, and to get involved and learn more about the food system here. So I want to show you guys one of my favorite things to grow at the farm. Every year we try to grow new things, exciting things, sometimes things that are a little bit different, as well as all your typical big beef tomatoes and collards and okra. So this is one of my favorite cucumber varieties. They look like baby watermelons. This is actually their full size. They're called mouse melons or sour Mexican gherkin. And they're actually just little tiny baby cucumbers, and they only grow this big. They're just all miniature. The fruit is miniature, the flower is miniature, the leaves are miniature. It's just a lot of fun. Hello, welcome to our hoop house. We use this hoop house to extend our season into the spring and winter time. So it's a lot warmer in here than it is outside. So it allows us to start the vegetables earlier, as well as to have some of the vegetables later. and it's a great place to grow things that love the summer heat. So right here we have our tomatoes. These are a cherry variety. As you can see, we grow them vertically. We grow them on strings all the way up. And because these are indeterminate tomatoes, so they'll keep producing fruit as long as they can, as long as the weather permits them. So what we actually do is something called lowering and leaning. So as the plants get all the way up to the top, we'll actually lower and like push them over a little bit with the strings so they can keep on growing.
Oh, this is fun. All these cucumbers are fun.
These we have some English variety of cucumbers. You can tell this is a long, thin skin variety. I love growing them because they're a great cucumber to just eat straight off the vine. They don't have that thick, bitter skin like some of the other varieties. And of course, it's also just fun to see them grow. So here's another area of our farm. And you can see here that we have two examples of companion planting. We have a sweet pepper with a beautiful purple basil in front of it. And then here we have a beautiful Italian eggplant also with basil in front of it. I find it very convenient to put things together that taste good together. So I love coming out here and picking an eggplant, and then, you know, what's better with fried eggplant than fresh basil? So there it is, right next to it. And then of course you can also see that by doing companion planting, we're actually growing more produce in a smaller space. We have these eggplants trellised up on the poles here, so as they grow, we add more and more string, and that supports the plant.